How to know what place you are at in someone's life. Many years ago, there was this particular woman, and she wanted to get married to this gentleman. So she said, when do you think we're going to get married? So he said, I've been thinking about it, but since we're on the topic, um, let's do this. I want you to write on a sheet of paper the 5 most important things in your life, including me, as if we are married. And he said, do you understand the question? Then she said, yes, I understand the question. He said, I'm going to call you back in about 2 hours. So he called back, but not only did he give her 2 hours, he gave her 2 hours and 30 minutes. So the gentleman called the lady back. By the way, that gentleman happens to be me, Tony M. Toomer. I called this lady. So, and it was many years ago. Keep that in mind, people. So I called the lady and I said, remember, we were talking about getting married, possibly. And she said, yes. I said, did you write on a sheet of paper the 5 most important things that would be important to you in case we got married? She said, yes. And then I said, run it by me. So this is what she said. Brace yourself for this. She said, my children are going to be number 1, my mother number 2, my job number 3, a house number 4, and you number 5. I said, will you run that by me again? And she said, you didn't hear me, Tony Toomer. This is what I said. I said, what did you say? She said, my children will be number 1, my mother 2, my job 3, a house, and you. And I said, I don't see myself in that equation. I'm not going to go that route. She said, why? I said, because of your priority. I said, the reason why I asked you to list them is because I knew you were going to put down there what was the most important person or thing to you going down to number 5. I said, you claim that you even know God, but you don't even have God in the equation. And then you're going to have me last. I said, that's the wrong priority. I said, that's wrong priority. I said, when you get married, it's the man relationship with God, the woman relationship with God, and the man and the woman relationship together, and all other people and things come thereafter, okay? So keep that in mind. If you ever decide, my friend, to get into a long-term, serious, committed relationship that could lead to a covenant relationship, it is very imperative and wise to consult God to bring the right person into your life, because guess what? Satan can and will bring a counterfeit into your life to destroy you. Secondly, listen and observe that person's lifestyle, and especially what comes out of his or her mouth, because you're going to find out the truth where you're going to be at. You're going to get a little snip. You're going to get a little taste where you're going to fit in. And it's because you will clearly see where you're going to be at in that person's life. Don't trust your heart when it comes to a relationship. Don't trust your heart. Trust what you see, not what you feel. As a matter of fact, as it is written in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17:9, listen very carefully, don't hear me. The heart is deceivable above all things and desperately wicked. Who can understand it? It's straight from God's word. Checkmate. Remember this, believe this, say la vie, and amen.